Yeah, well, I mean, the nice thing is we got 5 guys back that we hadn't had, and certainly when number 7's in there, it makes a lot of difference. He made a lot of big plays, and offensively, I just didn't think we showed up to play tonight. I told the team it was a debacle. Too many penalties, too many turnovers, too many drop balls. We walked around like we had 50-pound bags on our hips. We just didn't get up to compete, and you know, the bad part about things being a head coach is, you know, the last 2 weeks I felt really great about the offense, but the defense looked bad, so I didn't sleep, and now the defense looked good and the offense looked bad, and I still don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, disappointed, frankly, in the execution tonight. As I said, we just made too many mechanical mistakes that just can't happen if you're going to win. We're not good enough to not stay on schedule. We can't be starting drives at 1st and 15 and 2nd and 13. We got to stay on schedule, and certainly offensively we didn't do it. Again, credit to the defense to get us in those situations, and they brought a lot of pressure tonight that we up to this point we handled pretty well, but we didn't handle it very well tonight.
How much of the 12 sacks were just because quarterbacks can't be tackled? How much of it was legitimate getting in the backfield?
Well, part of it. I mean, I'd probably say half, and that's without looking at the film. And there certainly are some plays that we know we give up offensively because we're trying to protect the quarterback. With that said, you know, we've got to do a better job of not even making it close. And I'm really actually encouraged about the pass rush. We were getting pressure with 4 guys. We used a little more 4-man line tonight, and we're getting pressure with 4, maybe 5 guys, which is encouraging. But we're not having to bring 8 and 9 to get to decent pressure.
Is there a change in the depth chart at the backup quarterback position, or are you still?
Well, I honestly answer, I don't know. Both Blake and John have had moments of looking outstanding and moments of really not looking very good at all. And it's really been kind of a bipolar performance by both of them. And so I'll evaluate tonight and kind of see where we're at. It might be one of those things, as I told them both yesterday, is it may be dynamic. You know, where 1 week one's a backup, and it kind of depends on the practice. The hard part is it's hard enough to get 2 ready. It's really hard to get 3 ready. And so we'll probably have to make that decision week to week to make sure that the reps that get done, you know, you got to get your 2 more reps in your 3, and we'll just have to figure out how to do that to keep them a little fresh.
You saw tonight without Ryan. I guess the question would be, you saw your team without Ryan Tentler at quarterback, and it didn't look very good. So where's he situated? You know, with his ankle, how's that situated for?
Well, I think Ryan, you know, had we had to have him, we probably could have played him, could have taped it out, and he'd come right gone. You know, with that said, that was one of the things we wanted to find out, what would happen and how would the team respond. And I think, you know, both John and Blake have to become better leaders, have to be better motivators. Mechanically, they got to get better. You know, they're thinking rather than reacting all the time, and I think it shows up in our mechanics. We're slower, the cadence different. We don't vary the cadence enough, which allows our defense to get off the ball more quickly, allows our blitzes to be more effective. So that comes with experience, and while they're better than they were 3 weeks ago, they're still not at the level we need to have them if we're going to win. And so the other part of it is figuring out what each quarterback likes to do and can do. And that part of was tonight too. We'll evaluate the film, and should Ryan not be able to play, we'll have a better sense of what each quarterback is good at, what they feel comfortable with that. And if anything came out of tonight's game offensively, we'll have a better sense of that.